Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Friend English podcast. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Danny. We're very happy to have you here with us today.
Thank you for joining us wherever you are. Maybe you're relaxing at home, traveling somewhere, or taking a short break from a busy day.
Whatever you're doing, we're glad you're spending some time with us.
Today, we're talking about a topic that affects all of us every day.
That's right. We're talking about modern life.
Modern life is very different from life in the past.
In many ways, things have become faster, easier, and more connected.
At the same time, modern life can sometimes feel busy and stressful.
I think many people would agree with that.
So today, we're going to talk about technology, daily routines, communication, and the way people live today.
And we'll learn useful expressions along the way.
Let's start with a simple question.
Sounds good.
When you hear the words modern life, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
The first thing I think about is technology.
Really?
Yes, technology is everywhere now.
That's certainly true.
We use smartphones, computers, tablets, and the internet almost every day.
Many people use them many times each day.
Sometimes even hundreds of times.
That's probably true.
Think about it. Many people check their phones as soon as they wake up.
I know people who do exactly that.
They check messages, news, weather reports, and social media.
Technology has become part of our daily routine.
That's a useful phrase.
Daily routine means the things we do regularly every day.
For example, waking up, having breakfast, going to work, and checking emails.
Those are all parts of a daily routine. How much technology do you use in a normal day?
Probably more than I realize.
I think that's true for many people. I use my phone to check messages and stay in contact with friends.
That's very common.
I also use my computer for work and learning.
Technology makes many tasks easier.
It certainly does.
For example, people can communicate instantly with someone on the other side of the world.
That's amazing when you think about it.
Years ago, that would have been much more difficult.
Communication has changed a lot.
It really has.
Do you remember life before smartphones became popular?
I do.
What was different?
People spent less time looking at screens.
That's a good point.
If you were waiting for a bus, you often looked around or talked to people.
Today, many people immediately look at their phones.
Exactly.
Some changes are positive and some have disadvantages.
That's true of most things in life.
One advantage is convenience.
Technology makes many everyday tasks much easier.
For example, people can shop online.
They can order food online too.
They can even attend classes online.
And work from home.
Working from home has become much more common.
Especially over the last several years.
Some people love working from home. Others prefer going to an office. Which do you prefer?
I think both have advantages.
That's a diplomatic answer.
Maybe, but it's true.
Tell us more.
Working from home can save time because you don't have to commute.
That's a major advantage.
Many people spend a lot of time traveling to work every day.
Sometimes more than an hour.
Exactly.
What about the disadvantages?
Some people miss seeing their coworkers in person.
Human connection is important.
Very important.
Modern life allows us to stay connected online.
But online communication isn't always the same as face-to-face communication.
I agree.
Meeting someone in person often feels more personal.
That's true.
Speaking of communication, social media has become a huge part of modern life.
It certainly has.
People use social media to share photos, videos, opinions, and life updates.
Some people use it every day.
Some people use it several times a day.
And some people try to avoid it completely.
That's true too.
Do you use social media often?
I use it sometimes, but I try to be careful about how much time I spend on it.
Why is that?
Because time can disappear very quickly.
I know exactly what you mean.
You open an app for 5 minutes and suddenly 30 minutes have passed.
That sounds very familiar.
I think many listeners can relate to that experience.
Probably.
One thing I find interesting about modern life is how quickly information travels.
That's a great observation.
News can spread across the world in just a few minutes.
Sometimes even faster.
People can learn about events happening in other countries almost instantly.
That's something previous generations never experienced.
Modern technology has made the world feel smaller.
That's a very interesting way to describe it.
People from different cultures can communicate more easily than ever before.
That's one of the things I like most about modern life.
Me too.
We can learn from people who live thousands of kilometers away.
We can discover new ideas, traditions, and perspectives.
That's a wonderful opportunity.
It really is.
But sometimes modern life feels very fast.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Many people seem busy all the time.
Between work, family responsibilities, technology, and daily tasks, life can feel quite crowded.
Do you think people are busier today than they were in the past?
That's an interesting question.
What do you think?
I think people have always been busy, but modern life gives us more things competing for our attention.
That's a good point.
We receive messages, emails, notifications, and news updates throughout the day.
Sometimes it feels difficult to disconnect.
Exactly.
That reminds me of a conversation I had with a friend recently.
Really? What were you talking about?
We were talking about how technology has changed our everyday habits.
That sounds like an interesting discussion.
It was. My friend said something that really made me think.
Now I'm curious.
He told me that he couldn't remember the last time he spent an entire day without looking at a screen.
That's a fascinating observation.
I thought so too.
Did he say why that surprised him?
Yes, he realized that screens had become part of almost every activity in his day.
I can understand that.
He used a computer for work, a phone for messages, and a tablet for reading.
When you add everything together, it becomes a lot of screen time.
Exactly.
What happened after that conversation?
He decided to make a small change.
What kind of change?
He started leaving his phone in another room for 1 hour every evening.
That's a simple idea.
It is, but he said it made a big difference.
How so?
He spent more time reading books and talking with his family.
That sounds like a positive change.
He also said he felt more relaxed.
Sometimes small habits can have a big impact.
I completely agree.
Modern life often encourages us to do many things at the same time.
That's true.
People answer messages while watching videos and checking emails.
Sometimes all at once.
Exactly.
Do you think multitasking is a good thing?
Sometimes it can be useful, but not always.
Why do you say that?
Because doing too many things at once can make it difficult to focus.
That's a good point.
When I focus on one task, I usually do it better.
I feel the same way.
Modern life gives us many opportunities, but it also gives us many distractions.
Distractions are everywhere these days.
They certainly are.
Another interesting part of modern life is online shopping. That's something many people use regularly now.
Years ago, people visited stores for almost everything.
Today, many products can be ordered with just a few clicks.
Have you ever bought something online that you didn't really need?
More than once.
That's an honest answer.
Sometimes it's just too easy.
I know what you mean. You see something interesting, read a few reviews, and suddenly it's on the way to your house.
That happens to many people.
On the other hand, online shopping can be very convenient.
Especially for people who live far from large stores.
Or people with busy schedules.
Seems to be one of the biggest themes of modern life.
That's true.
Technology often helps us save time.
Although sometimes we use that saved time to become even busier.
That's an interesting observation.
It seems that people are always looking for ways to do more.
Maybe that's part of modern culture.
It could be.
Let's talk about transportation for a moment.
Good idea.
Transportation has changed a lot over the years.
It certainly has.
Today, people can travel farther and faster than ever before.
Air travel has connected countries all around the world.
And navigation apps make traveling much easier.
I remember using paper maps when I was younger.
Really?
Yes, If you got lost, you had to stop and figure things out.
That sounds very different from today.
It was.
Now, most people simply use a navigation app on their phone.
Technology has made traveling much more convenient.
Another thing that has changed is entertainment.
That's a big one.
People have so many options now.
Movies, music, podcasts, games, videos, and online content.
Sometimes it feels like there is an endless amount of entertainment available.
I agree.
What do you usually do to relax?
I enjoy reading, listening to music, and going for walks.
Those sound like healthy activities. What about you?
I enjoy podcasts, books, and spending time outdoors.
Spending time outdoors can be a nice break from technology.
Definitely. I think many people are trying to find a balance.
A balance between technology and real life?
Exactly.
That seems very important in today's world.
It does.
Technology brings many benefits, but people still need time to rest and connect with others.
Human connection remains important no matter how advanced technology becomes.
That's a wonderful point.
Speaking of connection, modern life has made it easier to stay in touch with friends and family.
Even when they live far away.
Exactly.
Video calls have become very common.
They have.
People can see and talk to loved ones from different countries in real time.
That's something many people take for granted today.
But if you think about it, it's quite remarkable.
It really is.
My grandparents often talk about how different communication was when they were younger.
What do they say?
They say people had to wait much longer for news and messages.
That's true.
Today, we expect instant communication.
Sometimes we even get impatient if someone doesn't reply within a few minutes.
That's a funny but accurate observation.
Modern life has changed many of our expectations.
It certainly has.
You know, all this talk about modern life reminds me of a conversation I had with my grandfather.
Really?
Yes, we were comparing daily life today with daily life when he was my age.
That sounds fascinating.
It was. He told me stories about how people communicated, traveled, and spent their free time.
I imagine there were many differences.
There were, but he also said something that surprised me.
What did he say?
He said that even though the world has changed a lot, people still want many of the same things.
Such as?
He said people still want happiness, friendship, family, and a sense of purpose.
That's a very interesting point.
Even though technology has changed, those basic human needs remain the same.
I think he's right.
So do I.
Sometimes we focus so much on what has changed that we forget what has stayed the same.
Exactly.
People still enjoy spending time with loved ones.
They still enjoy learning new things and sharing experiences.
And they still look for ways to improve their lives.
Modern life may look different, but many human goals are very familiar.
That's a wonderful observation.
It made me think differently about technology.
How so?
Technology is a tool, but people decide how to use it.
That's a very important idea.
Technology can help us learn, communicate, and solve problems.
But it's important to use it wisely.
Exactly.
Another topic people often discuss is work-life balance.
That's something many people think about today.
For our listeners, work-life balance means having enough time for both work and personal life.
It's about finding a healthy balance between responsibilities and relaxation.
Do you think modern life makes that difficult?
Sometimes it does.
Why?
Because technology allows people to stay connected to work all the time.
That's true.
Emails, messages, and notifications can arrive at any hour.
Sometimes it feels difficult to completely switch off.
Exactly.
That's why many people try to create healthy boundaries.
Healthy boundaries can be very helpful.
For example, some people avoid checking work emails during the evening.
Others set aside time for family, hobbies, or exercise.
Those activities can help people relax and recharge.
Modern life can be busy, so rest is very important.
I couldn't agree more.
Speaking of hobbies, do you think people have different hobbies today than they did in the past?
Some hobbies are different, but many are still the same.
That's true.
People still enjoy reading, sports, music, gardening, and creative activities,
But now there are also many digital hobbies.
such as online gaming, content creation, and digital photography.
Technology has created many new opportunities for creativity.
That's one of the positive sides of modern life.
I agree.
People can learn almost any skill online.
That's amazing when you think about it.
Someone can learn a language, study history, or learn how to play an instrument.
And much of that information is available from home.
Learning has become more accessible for many people.
That's something worth appreciating.
Definitely.
Another thing I find interesting is how quickly trends change today.
That's true.
A new app, song, or idea can become popular very quickly.
Sometimes within a few days.
And then, a few weeks later, everyone is talking about something else.
Modern life moves very quickly.
It certainly does.
That's why some people enjoy slowing down whenever possible.
I can understand that.
Taking a walk, reading a book, or spending time in nature can feel refreshing.
Especially after spending a long time looking at screens.
Exactly.
You know, after today's conversation, I've realized something.
What's that?
Modern life has many advantages and many challenges.
That's a fair summary.
Technology has made many things easier and more convenient.
But it has also created new habits and new pressures.
Exactly.
The key is finding a balance that works for you.
I completely agree.
Some people enjoy being connected all the time,
Others prefer a quieter lifestyle.
and most people probably fall somewhere in the middle.
That's probably true.
Before we finish today, I'd like to ask you one final question.
Go ahead.
What is your favorite thing about modern life?
I would say the ability to learn and connect with people around the world.
That's a great answer.
I can discover new ideas, learn new skills, and communicate with people from different cultures.
Those are wonderful opportunities. What about you? I think my favorite thing is convenience.
Really?
Yes, many everyday tasks are easier and faster than they were in the past.
That's definitely true.
Technology gives us more options and more flexibility.
As long as we use it wisely.
Exactly.
Well, Ellie, I've really enjoyed today's conversation.
I have too. It's been interesting to think about how much life has changed.
And how some things haven't changed at all.
We hope our listeners enjoyed thinking about modern life as well.
Maybe this episode made you think about your own habits and daily routines.
Or perhaps it helped you learn some useful English vocabulary and expressions.
Whatever the case, we're happy you joined us today.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us on the Friend English podcast.
We always enjoy sharing these conversations with you.
Take care of yourselves. Keep practicing your English and keep learning something new every day.
And we'll see you again very soon for another friendly conversation.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, and thanks for listening.